Tom Hanks and Robin Wright reunite in Here, a generational drama released 30 years after Forrest Gump. While there are many great Tom Hanks movies, Forrest Gump is still widely considered to be one of the best films of the prolific actor's career. The 1994 movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Hanks winning Best Actor. At the heart of the movie is the relationship between Forrest Gump, Hanks, and Jenny Curran, Robin Wright. Many of Forrest Gump's best quotes revolve around Forrest and Jenny's relationship, from their time as childhood friends to when they reconnect as adults. Their quotes are among the many elements that make Forrest and Jenny among the most recognizable and enduring characters that both Hanks and Wright have portrayed. Decades after Forrest Gump's bittersweet ending, which features the tragic loss of Jenny, Hanks and Wright are in a movie that proves to be a Forrest Gump reunion in more ways than one. Tom Hanks and Robin Wright's Here is now streaming on Netflix. What the movie is about. It has a unique premise. Tom Hanks and Robin Wright in Here. Here tells the story of a single location over many years, from the time of dinosaurs to the 21st century. The movie has a non-linear narrative as it alternates between different points in time and shows how the location, and the individuals that inhabited the house eventually built there, changed throughout the generations. Hanks and Wright play a married couple, Richard and Margaret Young. Richard grows up in the house and goes on to live there with Margaret and their daughter. De-aging technology was used to make Hanks and Wright look younger during Richard and Margaret's earlier years. Other characters that the movie follows in the titular setting are Richard's parents, Paul Bettany, and Rose, Kelly Riley, Benjamin Franklin's son, William Franklin, Daniel Betts, the flight-obsessed John Harter, Gwilym Lee, and his wife, Pauline, Michelle Dockery, and members of the Lenape tribe. At certain moments in the movie, events from the various time periods are depicted simultaneously on the screen. The movie brings to life the Here graphic novel written by Richard Maguire that was published in 2014. Here reunites Tom Hanks and Robin Wright with director Robert Zemeckis. It is the 5th collaboration for Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis. Beyond reuniting Hanks and Wright, Here is also a Forrest Gump reunion, since the movie is directed by Robert Zemeckis. Forrest Gump was the first time Hanks and Zemeckis worked together, but they had several other collaborations between Forrest Gump and Here. The second Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis movie was Cast Away, in which FedEx Systems analyst Chuck Noland, Hanks, is stranded on a deserted island, and must figure out how to survive. They also collaborated on the Christmas-time favorite The Polar Express, along with Disney's live-action Pinocchio remake. As for Wright, Here is the first Zemeckis-directed movie she starred in since Forrest Gump. Between its single setting and non-linear narrative, Here is an unconventional movie, but its ability to be the first reunion between Hanks, Wright, and Zemeckis since Forrest Gump became one of the movie's main selling points. Here's box office numbers proved to be disappointing, especially when compared to Forrest Gump, but it is still the only reunion of the 1994 movie's director and 2 leading stars. Why Here is worth watching despite its rotten RT score. It has a strong creative vision. Robin Wright looking nostalgic in Here image via Sony Pictures. Here's reviews were mostly negative, and the movie has a 38% tomato meter score and 59% popcorn meter score on Rotten Tomatoes. Nevertheless, Here is still worth watching on Netflix because of the movie's cast and for its ambitious, atypical take on a generational drama. Hanks and Wright are the cast's biggest draws, and much of the movie focuses on their characters, but Bettany and the other actors deliver strong performances as well. Due to the nature of the non-linear narrative, the movie is truly an ensemble story that relies on more than just Hanks and Wright. The idea of watching a single location and its inhabitants change over the course of generations is a compelling idea, and it is worthwhile to see how Zemeckis tackles this concept. The generational drama goes beyond the young family and extends to others who have resided on this plot of land at other points throughout history. At a time when Hollywood is fixated on franchises and remakes, it is refreshing to see such a creative and bold story. Not all the movie's creative swings work well, but enough of them land to make Here a movie that should be watched.